programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews. So, little bit of a easier video today, since obviously I'm having a bit of the rusties, as well as, yeah, if we haven't noticed, things are stressful, more stressful now than they have been, so, yeah, I admit that's affecting things a little bit. But today I wanted to actually take a look at two little figures that, they completely blew me away, actually. So today we're going to actually look at the 2001 2-pack of Transformers RiD. See, the Spychangers, I think they called these. Either way, we have X-Brawn and we have Scourge, or Scourge, I've heard it's supposed to be. Personally, I like calling him Scourge just because it differentiates him from the G1 character. Or we could just call him Black Convoy. I'm going to call him Black Convoy. But we'll go ahead and we will look at X-Brawn first here. These things are really, really cool, as I still am dealing with the dropsies here. So anyone who doesn't know, kind of the whole thing with the Spychangers, at least in terms of like the little figures and stuff, is these were like Hot Wheels sized Transformers that were made to like blend in with your Hot Wheels. So in a way, they're kind of like the Microman figures that are where we got our G1 Soundwave and others like that, where, you know, at least in the Japanese original toy, that little cassette player, that was supposed to be the actual size of that robot when it transformed. They were tiny robots hiding, you know, in your toy box and, you know, in your day-to-day things you would use. And part of why I find I'm really loving these little Spychangers is they're a lot like that. They're little tiny Hot Wheels, you know, like they're Transformers disguised as Hot Wheels. They do roll like insanely well for their size. Because, you know, again, they're going for that Hot Wheels thing. You probably could even launch these through your little Hot Wheel tracks if you wanted. I don't have any of those to test that out with, but I'm pretty sure you could. X-Brawn here, it's just kind of a old, you know, 2000 style SUV. Pretty neat design, actually. Transforms very easily. Pull out the legs, come to the sides, open up the doors. This door goes up all the way. This one just goes out. Pull it out. Pull the front of the car out like that. Rotate it. Just kind of get things as relatively straightened out as you can. Then fold out this arm. And there you've got X-Brawn in robot mode. And this is one mean-looking little cool Autobot. I've got to give it to him. This guy looks awesome. Really, really nicely done sculpt and everything for this size. And I don't know how well it's showing up, but anyone who remembers Hot Wheels, especially from around this era, like all of their paint and plastic had a metal flake design going on. And yet, this has actually got that same metal flake going on to, again, sell, you know, you could pass these off as Hot Wheels to someone who doesn't know. So, posability, really, you just have this arm moving up at the shoulder and then bending at the knee, at the elbow, knee. But yeah, nothing at the head. This arm you can actually rotate. There is a sculpted in hand here, so, you know, there is something going on. You can move the arm out, and he can bonk himself on the head with the door on his shoulder. Very simple figure, really cool. You do have to be a little careful getting this guy to stand, because you know, he does have a pretty substantial bit of weight on the side here, so he does tip over a little easier than I would like, but, you know, overall, works fine. Really great little figure. But then we get to the other one. Then we get to Black Convoy. And this thing is simple, But this thing is simple in a perfect way, if that makes sense. So, I'll try to show what I mean, but as you can see here, really nicely done detail for the size. Metal flake in the black paint. Little Decepticon insignia. He's got the little teal blue lines going on all over him. Lot more teal blue is going to come out here in the robot mode. But, this is a very tiny, very, very awesome figure. And what's so cool about this is there's so much of the original figure in this little tiny thing. I will leave a link in the description to the video I did on the actual Black Convoy figure. And the way that this guy transforms, again, super simple. Pull down the legs, separate the shoulders, that'll reveal the arms. Then, if you can get in here, this is the part where you can tell these were made for kids, but you fold up the head, and there you go. You're already done, and it looks so good. This is a fantastic representation of the character. Lots of teal blue paint. He's got little bending arms, little tiny fists molded in there. You can shift the arms in and out a little bit on their shoulder joints. It's tiny, it's limited in posability, but it looks so good. Like, this is what I would honestly rather Legends class figures be nowadays. I don't care that this thing is super simple. It's painted amazingly. It's got a lot of the same, spirit and feel of the full-size figure in this little tiny, Hot Wheels size thing that, fits in the palm of your hand or in your pocket or something. So, yeah, if you get a chance to get any of these Spychanger figures, I know there's a lot more I haven't looked at on the channel, but they're all really cool, and this one in particular, you don't even have to collect action figures to think this thing is cool. It's just cool, okay? I'm sorry, that's all there is to it. It's cool, and you should get one. So, thank you for watching. Go get one.